get this thing started and open the season. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Alabama's offense takes the field. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on third down in the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact in this game.
Well, it's so nice to have such a big body that when he's covered, he's open, right? Like, it doesn't matter because he's got great hands and that big frame he can really utilize.
Got a man. It's Law. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
It's a really nice looking throw. This dude is a weapon in this offense at the quarterback position. It's so funny, I think back to guys like Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron, guys that may or may not have unfairly been tabbed as game managers. And then you think of Jalen Hurts, Tua, and Bryce Young in recent years, and just how dynamic and versatile these guys were at the position and how they've really helped take this offense to the next level. Watching this guy reminds me a little bit of that.
Caught in the backfield, it's Young. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. He's got it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Makes the grab. It's Bernard.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. Running back goes in motion. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Alabama. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And that is the kind of drive to start a season that is going to put a smile on your head coach's face. They were just methodical in the way they marched down the field. Awesome execution. You cannot start the season any better than that right there.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hilltoppers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And you'd better be sharp throwing the football to the outside, Jesse, because both of these teams have lock-up corners.
And they're really good at baiting you into throwing their way as well. You got to be careful. And, David, I like these guys, too, because they're not afraid to get their face in the fan and support the run.
No doubt. It's fun because when you're a defense and you can shut down half the field, you can do so many different things to give other guys help because you trust these guys on an island outside.
Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. On second down, he'll let it fly. It's caught. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Hilltoppers look to keep this drive humming. Comes out throwing on first down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Now on second down after the incompletion. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They're trying to... And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. He'll bring it back. It's Adams. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads it downfield. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Got his man in the middle. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll pull it on the read. At the 45 on its way. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Scanning the field, it's Milroe. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Running back searching for a hole.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Reads it, fires complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there. Now on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking deep. Snagged in the middle. It's Miller. Touchdown tie! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by 7 over Notre Dame. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to pass on second down. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Young. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The give from the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Back to pass, it's Milroe. Quick strike complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Got him downfield. He's loose. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Hutchinson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Got his man down the middle. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. Nifty little dance step. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. He wants to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hilltoppers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for this offense. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And that one's way too far for everybody. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to throw it into the end zone on 3rd down? Jumped on top of the pile.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. It's good.
That makes the score Alabama 21, Western Kentucky 3.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Alabama offense. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. They're bringing heat. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The Crimson Tide will bring a punt team on the field.
On to kick it away.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Motion from the offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? The back goes in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side.
Well, this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
1st down here for the offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. He makes a catch. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. To the air. It's Milroe. The sweet feet buy a little time. The ball is out behind the line. And the defense has it. Everybody reverse skate. And they'll drag him down after a good return. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, These guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. The give to the tailback. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out, force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute, throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop? Down right now before the half. They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And an empty backfield here on 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Finds his target down the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. He's going to pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle of Young. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third down, going up top. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Hilltoppers will punt it away on fourth down. On the move, it's Adams. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Wants to throw, it's Milroe. Got his man on the outside. Makes a grab and he's dragged down. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Now the play fake. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
Now look, you don't see kickers on highlight tapes too often. That 61-yard field goal is going to make every highlight reel in the country. Wow.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it out. It's Hutchinson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not much there. They'll give him one to the 14. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback.
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Four punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. On the run, it's Young. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Hilltoppers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes that Alabama offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Miller. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Fires to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Bernard. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Bama! And the punishment has been extended.
And step number one when you want a great running running back, someone who runs angry and continues to break tackle after tackle. This guy was unbelievable on that rush.
I don't know, David, if this defense was ready for this guy. They got to do a better job as the game goes on, getting more hats to the football, because it's obvious now it's not going to be just one guy who brings him down. They've got to get extra hats to the football to stop this rushing attack.
The kick is up and good and puts one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Washington has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric. They're up by 24 over the Sharks. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
Second down.
Wants to throw on second down. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much.
Defense.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. From the shotgun, they'll run it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking for space. It's Young. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's looking deep. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The give out of the gun. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to get to him. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
And the Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Gets away from one. Grabbed behind the line, it's Miller. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Caught behind the line, it's Miller. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Pulls it and fires to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Looking to pass, it's Milroe. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. And for this defense giving up a 3rd down like that, that is just a gut punch.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got it in the middle. It's Law. Touchdown, Alabama! And the stomping has commenced.
Everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
Getting set for the point after.
For the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. Gonna run it, it's Young. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Here comes that Alabama offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Out of the gun, the inside give. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at 2nd down. He wants to throw it. Finds his big tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Young. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. He finds his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Young.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Makes the grab well past the sticks. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They run the reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Coming after him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Pirouettes through. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Still running at the 40. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They go to the ground. Smashes through. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
It's just a tremendous effort on defense, understanding the situation, right? Offense has the ball in a goal-to-go situation. Someone's got to win and go get the quarterback, and the defense came up big.
They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Makes his man miss. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The give, and tick, 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 tick. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Good, solid tackle. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. And he'll have to be precise from the left hash in this short angle. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. don't give up a big return, then the defense just has to keep them out of the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and
looking for a huge play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
Now, I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.